Hello crafty family, and welcome to another tutorial by She's So Crafty. For today's DIY project, we will be upcycling this piece of furniture that was a thrift store find into an awesome piece for your home. Now this DIY is part of a Trash to Treasure collaborative effort along with several other extremely talented YouTube crafters. This means that we have all come together and made Trash to Treasure themed videos and tutorials, and they have been combined into a playlist that is linked in the description box below for all of you to enjoy. Please check them out and let them know I sent you. I am super excited to share this tutorial with you, but before we start, I wanted to say hello and welcome back to my fantastic subscribers to my channel. If you're a new visitor to my channel today and love to create fun and easy DIY projects on a budget, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and also click that notification bell so you will be the first to know when a new DIY tutorial is ready to share with you. So now, let's jump right into that project. Now the first thing we want to do is remove the hardware from the drawers. Now since one of my handles is broken, I have ordered new handles, but I will be reusing the back plates. And then I want to give my piece a good wipe down, and I am using a damp rag with a vinegar and water solution to clean it. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw on some gloves and get started. So now I'm going to also remove those drawers and clean the insides as well. So using that vinegar solution will also remove any odors or stains inside the drawers. And it's a good day that this is a sunny day, so I'm just going to let this sit out and dry for about an hour after I clean it. And we're also going to clean those back plates as well because we will be reusing them. See, now I'm going to take some 120 grit sandpaper and I'm going to use my orbital sander to lightly roughen up the surface of my furniture piece. Now I'm not trying to remove the finish, but I want to roughen up and dull the surface. We also want to sand those drawer fronts as well. Now once all sanded, we're just going to wipe those pieces down with our vinegar water solution again one more time. So now that they're all dry, I'm going to go ahead and prepare my piece for painting. Now for the drawers, I like to wrap plastic wrap around the drawer opening to protect it from any overspray. Now I usually stock up on this plastic wrap 50% off around Christmas, as you can probably tell by the red color. And then I'm just going to go ahead and apply a piece of tape to the top to secure it and keep it from sliding down. Now once both drawers are wrapped, I'm going to go ahead and prime this piece with this Zinsser 123 primer. Now I absolutely love this primer as it gives the best coverage and quickest dry time that I have used. And what I'm going to do is apply one nice coat to all three pieces. And you don't want to forget those feet. And here's my three pieces all primed. Now there are no worries about having this layer perfect, since the paint that I will use will have primer in it as well. And we're just going to let this dry for about 30 minutes. So these are the new handles that I purchased for this piece, and I will be painting these back plates to match them. So I will be using this Brilliant Silver Spray Paint by Krylon to apply a couple of coats and let it dry thoroughly. So now that our primer is dry, I'm going to lightly sand it to make sure the surface is nice and even and catch any of those drips that may have occurred when I primed it. And then I'm going to wipe all 3 pieces down with a dry cloth. And now it's time for our paint. So to apply the paint, I'm going to be using my electric HomeRite HVLP paint sprayer. Now I've had this for about 4 years and I love this thing. The coats go on so smooth and even. Now the color I'm applying is by Behr and it's called Big Surf. Now I'm going to go ahead and apply 2 coats and I'm going to wait about 20 to 30 minutes between each coat. You want to make sure that when you apply it, you overlap each end to prevent any drips. And here's the paint all applied. Oh my goodness, I just love this color. It's so much fun. And now I just let this sit to fully dry. Now while that dries, I'm going to go ahead and work on my back plates. So here are the new handles and I will be painting my 2 back plates to match them. So in order to do this, I will be using acrylic paint in this color Pavement. And I'll also be adding some of this one in the color Black. So I'm going to start by taking my chip brush and I'm going to mix and dab the colors together. And what I want to do is dry brush those onto the back plates. So sorry about my one-handed camera skills. I'm not the best. And then I'm going to take my paper towel and I'm going to blend it all together. And here they are once all the colors are blended together and wiped on the plates. So my final touch here is to add a coat of this matte Mod Podge that I picked up from my local Dollar Tree. I'm going to apply 1 coat and then let those sit out to fully dry. So now that my furniture is dry, I can remove all of the plastic from the drawers. And then I'm going to place those drawers back into the cabinet. Now you can certainly leave your cabinet like this, but I wanted to add some distressing. So I'm going to take a damp rag and I'm going to grab my Pavement Gray acrylic paint. I want to grab my chip brush and my foam brush and a paper towel and paper plate. So I'm just going to dip my foam brush into the paint and dab off that excess and just start adding very light markings on the edges of the drawers, just randomly on the piece. Now there's no rhyme or reason to this. You can add it how your heart desires. And any areas that you may have gone a bit heavy or want to blend, you can just go ahead and use that wet towel to adjust it. The acrylic paint is very forgiving while wet, so it's easy to correct any mistakes you think you may have made. So you want to continue this all over your piece until you achieve the look that you like. And once that's dry, we can add our hardware to the drawers. And now that the hardware is fully installed, you can make any last adjustments to your piece. And here is the final result. Okay, I am so in love with the way that this piece turned out. With adding just the right amount of distressing, I have not only kept the piece vintage looking, but I've given it that old rustic look that would perfectly fit into most home decor. And I just love how subtle the worn look is on top, and it truly gives this piece lots of character. And wow, I am really happy how the back plates turned out. They really coordinate well with the new handles I bought. Now this piece was so easy and anyone can do it. Let me know in the comments if you've ever upcycled an old piece of furniture and if you've used distressing. Listen, if you enjoyed the tutorial, please give this video a thumbs up and share this video with your friends. Make sure that you're following She's So Crafty EE on Facebook for the latest news, sneak peeks, and giveaways. Thank you so much for visiting and checking out my tutorial today. If you like videos like these and you don't want to miss the next one, go ahead and click that subscribe button below and click that notification bell for a reminder. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.